I wanted to tell just because it involves you, and honestly, it is one of my favorite hunting stories. Because one, I was a happy camper after I got it, and two, there's first time we ever went hunting together. It's the first animal I'd gotten other than that bear for years. We were traveling around one morning. You arrived, you picked me up early in the morning. We were just sort of driving around, and we'd stop every once in a while. And
yeah, we tried a few of the normal spots that
yeah,
I look for turkeys and
right.
didn't get anything gobbling, didn't see anything, and then we stopped at that spot and immediately I made a call and immediately hammered off down below. So the spot we were at, there's like a pull off beside the highway.
Yeah.
Then there's just fields that go.
There's a steep hill.
Yeah. And like all the way down through, there's just like fields down into this bottom where there's like, apple trees and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's just the classic spot where you expect turkeys to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
And I know it does get hunted hard, but probably more early in the season.
Mm-hmm. It was like, we heard it, we went down in there, and then we got about halfway to where like 3/4 of the way where we actually sat down.
Yeah.
And you let out another call, and that fucker was coming
and
in.
he was coming.
Yeah,
like,
he was horny.
Yeah, it wasn't time to fuck around. We had to, get set up and get ready.
And I remember you had your hen decoy. I brought mine because I didn't know what you were going to bring too. So I'm lugging that thing around too. And you just put it down, then you ran behind me, and I sat down literally on the corner of the field, and I was just propping the gun up on my leg.
There was like an L shape.
Yeah.
In the field. He was down in the long L, and we were in the little L.
Yes.
And what I wanted to do was call him into that 90-degree corner.
Yes.
So the second he came through, I didn't want him to be able to see the hen decoy, so he couldn't hang up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I did some soft calls, and I wanted to put the hen decoy just like around the corner from him.
Yeah.
So he almost had to be within shotgun range.
Yes.
For him to show when he showed up.
And it was a perfect distance too. It pains me that I want to also get a 12 gauge shotgun because I love this freakishly long barreled 16 gauge shotgun that I have because I am a big man, not just fat, but I'm also freakishly tall.
He's big boned. Don't give him shit.
That gun is so comfortable for me.
Yeah.
To me, I love it, right? And it's in good condition.
It's the kind of gun where if I saw it, I'd be like, that's an Adam Noyes gun.
Yeah. But I just propped it up. You caught it on,
I caught it on video. We might splice that in right now if we can get it.
If we can get it. But literally, I could hear him coming, and he just rounded the corner. I can hear you behind me.
Yeah, shoot him.
Yeah, shoot him. And I'm kind of waiting for him to, because he rounded the hen.
Well, he didn't stop. What he did was he came in, he was strutting, and he tried to lead the hen away.
Yeah.
Because he strutted like straight away from us. I was like, oh, this cocksucker's going to strut right away from us. He must have seen something he didn't like. And then I hit him hard with a couple calls.
Yeah.
And then he went out of strut, and he turned right around, and he came right back.
Yeah, that's kind of when I took him, and you can see him just...
Yeah, and he
And the reason why I loved this so much is because I remember sitting there after I shot him and being like, fuck, that was quick.
Yeah. Sometimes that's how it happens.
And that's why I love turkey hunting so much, is because sometimes you can just be sitting out there for all fucking day and see absolutely fucking nothing, hear absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're walking to get out of there and you just say, you know what, one more call, and they're not 20 feet away from you.
Yeah.
But it happened so quick that it was almost like I couldn't wrap my head around what just happened.
Yeah. It's kind of nice when it happens that quick because you don't have time to get nervous. It's
no,
just like...
No, I had no time. I just barely put my fucking face mask on when it rounded the corner.
Yeah, he must have been without hens for a day or two because of the way he came in.
I think he was a bit old. He was an older...
He had good spurs
turkey.
on him.
Yeah. On top of that, it was the first tom I ever shot.
Yeah.
I've gotten one good-sized Jake, but it was still a Jake. And I still have one of the breasts in the freezer ready to go to cook.
Turkey meat's so underrated, too.
It is. The problem I have with turkey meat is that when you're prepping it, it smells so bad.
It has a funk to it.
And I made a shredded spaghetti kind of like dinner out of it. What I did was
like
I
a bolognese?
Yeah. And it was delicious.
Turkey, I think it depends a lot on what that specific turkey ate.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Well, bear's the same way.
I'll have some turkeys that, it smells just like turkey from the store. And I'll have other turkeys where it's just like, ooh.
Oh my God. I got the tail mounted with the beard. It's actually very similar to the one that you have over there, except a little bit bigger.
I was going to ask you how that came out.
It came out pretty good. I now know what not to do.
Yeah.
when mounting that thing.
Yeah.
I just know I'm not going to use that specific mount again, and I now know how to better.
Yeah, they don't make all mounts equal.
Yeah, this mount that I got was horseshit.
Yeah.
It was garbage.